I'm so confused. I'm not paying $50 for this. Are you crazy?
Is there anything cheaper?
All these different words that people are throwing at me and I'm like, huh? Good morning, guys. It is the next day, and as promised, I was gonna show you guys how I take down my hair in the morning. But before I get into that, I did my makeup again today. This time I want to say it was a 5-minute makeup. Yesterday was like more like a 10, and I used a lot more product like contour and a tinted serum. Today I literally just did mascara, concealer, lip liner, lipstick. I did go over with this translucent powder because from what I've been watching on TikTok, whatever cream product you use, you need to set it with the powder. So I did that. I set my eyes with this powder, which is almost done. I've had this thing, embarrassing to say, I've had it for years, maybe 8 years. I've had it for like 8 years. It's never broken me out. And I know they say that, you know, makeup expires, blah, 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 blah. I haven't been able to find this. I've seen it on Amazon, but it's like $50. And when IMATS came to Toronto, I feel like it was the only time that they came. Anyways, when IMATS came to Toronto, I went with my cousin, and this thing was, I don't have the cover right now, but I think it was $7.99. I'm not paying $50 for this. Are you crazy? And this matches me so perfectly. So anyways, when it's done, I will try to find another one. As you guys can see, it's just like a teensy bit left in the corner there. So when this is done, I'll get a next one, but not for $50. That's all that's on my face. I did go crazy with the skincare products. I should actually just show you guys everything I use. All right, so I have everything here with me because I'm talking and not showing you guys what I use. So, of course, I wash my face. I don't have it with me, but I do have an unopened bottle here. It's a CeraVe foaming facial cleanser for normal to oily skin. I really like this. It does not break me out. It removes makeup pretty well, but I don't use this to remove my makeup. I use a cleansing balm that I don't have on me. I might have another one here. Yeah, I do. It's by Naturium. I really like it. It's this one by Naturium. I really like this. It's a cleansing balm. It gets everything off. And then to get this off, because this is super like greasy, I use this. But for this morning, obviously I didn't have makeup on. I just had my moisturizer on from last night. So I just use this to cleanse. And then I use a toner. So I use this one, the Thayer's Hydrating Milky Toner, the Snow Mushroom. I use this one as my toner. I personally like to keep mine in a little travel size bottle just because it's so big, and I like to keep this on my countertop in the bathroom, and this is just so big. So I just put in this tiny little spray bottle, and I spray about like, I do about 4 pumps and like get it all over my face and down my neck. After that, I go in with the Naturium Vitamin C Super Serum Plus, and I like it. I don't know if it's doing anything just yet. I haven't been consistent either, but I'm gonna start being consistent because I really want to clear up all this darkness that's going on. This doesn't break me out. I have really sensitive skin, and surprisingly, it doesn't break me out. And then I do about 3 pumps of this. After that, I go in with Naturium's multi-peptide rich cream. If you guys have been following me for a while, Naturium sends me stuff all the time, and I usually just stick to what what I'm used to, which is CeraVe. Again, back in the past, CeraVe sent me stuff, fell in love with their stuff. I wasn't into skincare at all. I had no idea what skincare was. I was just washing my face. And whatever cream I put on my body, I was putting on my face. Or like, not even, because I had oily skin, my face would just be drenched in oil in like an hour after showering. So I never used to do anything with my face. Things have changed. I now put stuff on my face. Like I said, Naturium sent me stuff. I was like, let me just test out these things. But people have been raving about this stuff on TikTok. So I tried this out, and it's nice. It doesn't break me out. It makes my skin glow. Gives me like a nice shimmer. I don't know if it has like shimmer in it. I don't think it does. I don't think so. But it gives me a really nice glow. Like, it really makes my skin look, in my eyes, it looks oily, but in other people's eyes, it's what they call glowy or like dewy or glass skin. Anyways, it does that. Toner, vitamin C, a cream, and then, oh, last but not least, I use the Neutrogena Hydro Boost water gel lotion. It's a sunscreen. Yeah, I love this. This is really, really nice. It doesn't leave a white cast, and it also leaves like a nice glowy look afterwards. So that is my skincare. So I used all of that today, which is insane because usually it would just be my toner and some moisturizer. Where was I going with this? Okay, so once that was done, did the makeup. I showed you guys all the makeup stuff that I use in the previous scene. Now onto the hair. Let's go ahead and take this down. This vlog is very chatty. Take off the bonnet. We take off our doobie or our net. Oh, I don't know. So as the days go on, you're gonna sleep different. Your hair's gonna get mushed differently, and it may not look good. It may not look as good as the previous days. So right now it's not looking so hot, but it's okay. I'm supposed to wash my hair tomorrow. So I just take it down, and usually I'm in the mirror for this and I can't really see in the viewfinder. Honestly, it still looks really good. I haven't done anything to it yet, but I'm just looking at the, okay, there's a little bit of flatness on this side, but honestly, it's not, it actually looks really good still. This was a good twist out, and this was done on old hair. This was done on like a 4-day old twist out. So pretty much I just go in with my hands and kind of separate some of the curls, whatever, the waves, just so that way it has a little bit of volume. And I'm very gentle. Like, I may be tossing it around, but like as I'm grabbing it, I'm like being gentle. And I'm kind of just separating everything because of course I slept on it, so everything's kind of pushed together. Again, I don't have a mirror. I know the back is probably a mess. I did use gel on the first day and I can see it's kind of flaking a little bit. And I don't really want to put any gel, but I do want to put a bobby pin right here. So I kind of just push this back. And then I don't have a mirror, so I cannot see what I'm doing. But I usually just push that back and stick a bobby pin in just to kind of create a little bit of volume here. Yeah. Oh, I think I put it in too tight. Whoa, instant headache. Anyways, I just gotta wiggle it. Just to create a little bit of volume and to kind of lay the front of my hair down a little bit because I don't really want to go in with gel. But also you want to make sure you hide that bobby pin. Because it's an old bobby pin, it's a little bit silver, it's losing its color, but it still looks really good. Okay, I'll show you guys the back. I don't know what the back looks like, so that's the back. I'm gonna go in the mirror and fix it because I'm sure right here needs some fixing. But that's what the back is looking like. And you guys are probably seeing that one side is shorter than the other. And when I bring it to the front, oh yeah, you can see it. In the front, you can see that this side hangs like, I don't know what happened. Other than the shrinkage on one side, this still looks really, really good. Like, this still looks really, really good. Super good. And if you guys didn't see the takedown for this, which you should go and watch, comment, like, and watch the entire video. And the reason why I say that is that it helps push my video out so more people see it. If you guys don't watch the video, you don't engage with it, then YouTube doesn't do anything with it. It just stays on my subscribers page and no one else gets to see it. Unfortunately, that's just how it works. I want to show you guys the moisturizer that I used. So for this style, I used the Camille Rose Aloe Whipped Butter Gel. And I think this was my first time using it because I've used the Almond J. I've used Almond J's this one. Like, they look very similar. Almond J's a twisting butter. It's super, super thick. Oh my gosh. Am I right? It smells so good. It smells like cake, like cookies. This one, a different smell. Not like a bakery. I don't know what that one smells like. Almost like shea butter. Interesting. Yeah, it reminds me of shea butter. Anyways, so this one's a butter gel, and that's probably why I have so much definition, because it's not only like a moisturizer, but a gel, so that helps to define the hair. So I use this, and then of course to seal in all that moisture, you need to seal in the moisture. I use my hibiscus fusion hair oil that I make and sell. Currently my shop is closed. I hope to open it soon. I don't know when yet, but that's what I used. Oh, my hands are so greasy. And that is it. That is the look. Okay, hopefully that's better. So yeah, that is the look. That is the entire look. As for clothing, I'm not wearing anything fancy. I'm wearing one of my chill sweaters. I'm talking so much. I could not sleep last night because I just kept thinking about how much money I spent at Sephora and how if this thing doesn't work, I'm gonna be very, very disappointed. So I started doing research on TikTok, trying to find like the best products for dark spots. A lot of people were recommending Korean skincare. So now I'm thinking I'm gonna return this, or I'm gonna hold on to it, but I'm gonna go to the Korean, what's it called? I think it's called Sukoshi Mart. It's in the mall, so I'm gonna go there, check out their stuff, talk to the workers, see what they recommend for me. If I'm happy with whatever they suggest, then I'm gonna return this. Okay, one last thing before I head out. While I was on TikTok, I realized how people feel when they start taking care of their hair and they start learning about porosity and hair type and moisturizers and oils and this and that, and how confused they can get with all the information. And to me, it seems so simple, I guess because I've been doing it for so long. But I understand how they feel, because now that I'm trying to get into like makeup and skincare, oh my goodness. All these words that I'm hearing, like what's the word? Niacinamide, glycolic, what are these other words? Hydrochlonic or hydrolon, whatever. All these different words that people are throwing at me, and I'm like, huh? You gotta make sure you put this on. If you don't, the sun is gonna do this. And it's just like, I'm so confused. It's a lot of information, a ton of information. So I'm hoping that the workers at this Korean spot know their stuff, because I'm kind of going in there blindly a little bit. I kind of have an idea of what I want. I made a list. One thing's for sure, people have suggested that you need a tinted sunscreen if you're trying to lighten, fade, get rid of dark marks. And I didn't know that. Like, you can use a regular sunscreen, but they said the tinted one is better because it blocks invisible light. Whatever that is. And regular sunscreen only blocks UV light. Too much information. If I don't have perfect skin by August, I don't know. Let's go. Let's go. Outfit, even though you guys seen this a million times, it's just a sweatshirt that I got from Ardeen like a few years ago. I need to upgrade my wardrobe. Let's just see that. And these tights are from Aritzia. It's a TNA high-waisted leggings. I love these. The only thing I don't like is that they roll down. Like, after a while, they just roll down. So, and these are in a size small. Crazy. I'm not a size small. But for whatever reason, the worker told me to go down a size or go down 2 sizes. So I can only imagine someone who is actually a small, what they would do. I think Aritzia, they have sizes like extra, extra, extra small. So I guess that's what would happen. And then I'm just gonna be wearing some gray sneakers that I was wearing yesterday. I'll show you guys in a moment. But I also want to share what perfume I'm wearing today. The one I'm wearing today is by Charlotte Tilbury, and it is the Calm Bliss. This smells so good. So nice. So it's this one. It smells so good. Again, I think I told you guys yesterday, I was looking for a little handbag, but nowhere had just like a casual handbag, because of course, like, look how I'm dressed, right? I wanted just something casual, because like all of my purses are too dressy. Like, what is this? This is too dressy. And then I have purses that are just too casual. So like this little Sherpa crossbody, can you even see it? Bag that I wear often, but so I guess we're going without a purse. I'm wearing a vest anyways, so it has a pocket. I'll show y'all. Oh, I need to find the receipt for that thing I'm returning. I am just wearing this vest that I got from Shein a few years ago. Yeah, with some sneakers, which I don't have on right now. We gotta work on the outfits. Oh, actually it was 57, and then it ended up being 45 with the discount. Like, I don't know. Like I said, I'm gonna hold on to it before I go to the Korean store and, you know, I'll get their advice. Of course, they're gonna tell me to use their products, but which I don't mind because I've heard good things. This hair is gonna drive me crazy. That's usually why I put a bobby pin, so that way it doesn't fall on my face like that. Oh, I need a little bag. A little bag. Because nobody gives you bags anymore. Well, Sephora does because it's paper bags, but I mean, like grocery stores, they don't give you bags anymore. So I just take a little, what's it called, canvas bag with me.
Your cries that can be heard from far and wide. It's only the two of us.
The wind just whipped my hair around. All right, so I'm back in the car. I don't know what to say, you guys. So I went to the bank first, whatever. But then I went over to Sephora to find a tinted moisturizer, tinted sunscreen. And I don't know if it's like a rule or something that Sephora girls need to try and sell you the most expensive item, no matter what. So I didn't go in there with a plan. I didn't know which sunscreen I wanted. I kind of just wanted to get matched to the perfect one, and then if I was happy, I would get it. So went to one girl, she took me straight to Super Goop. The prices for those tinted sunscreens were $60. And I was just like, is there anything cheaper? Mind you, the one that I did try matched me perfectly, but I can't see myself dropping $60 on sunscreen when I pretty much work from home. I'm not going to use it very often, so I just feel like it's not worth it. Anyways, and I'm like, is there anything cheaper? And she's like, she was saying like, no, but I can take you to something in like a similar price range. You're only going to find them from like 50 to 60. Anyway, so she takes me to, I don't remember the name. She takes me to another one. It didn't match, but it was 65. I asked for something cheaper, not more expensive. Anyways, it was 65. It didn't match anyways. There was no match. They only had like 6 shades, and it was either too light or too dark. The Super Goop, oh my goodness, it matched so good. I took a picture of it. Maybe in the future, maybe I'll get it. I don't know, but I don't think so. I started Googling like the best drugstore tinted sunscreen, and like Elf came up, Neutrogena came up, but then Walmart didn't have any sunscreen, any tinted sunscreen in any brand. I don't know, so odd. So anyways, I went on Reddit, and someone was saying that they literally just add a little bit of their foundation to their sunscreen and mix it, and that's their tinted sunscreen. So I might actually do that. I'm gonna try with the Neutrogena and see if that works, because if that works, then great. So while I was in there, I was texting my friends and wondering like if they have any dark spot recommendations, blah 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 blah. And one friend said that they have a ton of products. So they have faded, they have all the ones that I've been eyeing. So I'm not bothering to buy any dark spot stuff, any brightening, nothing, because they have everything. So I'm just going to test it from them. If I like it, then I'll purchase it. I guess my journey to the mall was a flop. I did get to return that $57 product. So the product in the end, it actually cost $55 because of the discount, and then obviously taxes go back on, so it actually was $55, but still I'm so glad I got rid of it. My friend has faded, so I might as well just use that. So I'm gonna head home and probably edit this vlog.